Hi students, let's look at this question here, which was taken from the year 2019. VJC Paper 2 question 9. This question is hypothesis testing. So let's see how we can do this proficiently. So you're told that the exposure of VOC, which have been identified in indoor air, is suspected to cause headaches and respiratory systems. Alright, so in indoor plants have not only a positive psychological effects on humans, but may also improve the air quality. Okay, great. So let's see, a commonly known VOC is benzene. The following data give the benzene level. 40 test chambers containing the indoor plant. I'm not sure what is this, epiremum aerium. Okay, so initially the mean benzene level without this was found to be 26. Okay, that's pretty okay. Now the question now is test at 5% level significance, whether it has decreased. Okay, so let this be basically this is a population mean, right? We assume. So as a result of the indoor plant, you should say your hypothesis clearly. Okay, so the indoor plants, you want to test the effectiveness of it, right? So that's the reason why you need to use this to test it out. So let mu, so just as usual, let mu be the population mean of the mu is actually the benzene level of benzene level. Okay, in X in ppm. Okay, great. So this is the first thing, and basically now once this is done, we could actually just let X H now. Basically, initially it was 26.0, right? So you want to test whether it has decreased. So it's less than 26.0. Okay. So but this is a sample of 40. This is a sample of 40, meaning to say this is our sample data. We want to test whether it has decreased by looking at this sample data here. Let's see how we can actually find what is our X bar, meaning this is a sample mean. So n is equals to 40, after which we have n40 and summation of x minus 26.0 equals to negative 30.1. Alright, so that's pretty okay. So once that's done, what we need to do is actually to find, and also summation of x minus 26.0 squared is 214.61. So this case here, once done, what we're going to do is actually just find the x bar. X bar would be, okay, if you're confused, what we can do is just expand this out. This will be summation of x minus summation of 26, right? But summation of mean x bar will just be this is actually summation of x minus summation of 26. 30.1. Alright, so you could actually add it up. This case here, what you're going to get is actually minus 30.1 divided by 40 plus 26. Okay, so you key in calculator, this will just give us 25.2475. Great. Now once we are done with that, we're going to find the unbiased estimate of population. Unbiased estimate of population variance, right? So this is S squared. Using the formula, we have 1 over 40 minus 1 bracket this square, so it's 214.61 square minus negative 31.1 square over 40. Okay, so I think this is pretty okay. Once this is done, what we can get is 4.9220. Okay, you can just key in calculator because this is what we need to find. The p-value from calculator is actually 0.015 969. We could actually just calculate it. So just key in calculator for the p-value. Key everything in. Should be able to get answer there. So bring our calculator and basically go to stats and just calculate, right? Test 1 and go to stats here. Mu would be mu is actually 26, and sigma will be square root of the S value that you found, which is 4.9220, and after which we have got the X bar, which is 25.2475, and we have got 40 sample size. Okay, so that's about it. I think once that's done, we just going to lesser than. We're looking at lesser than, and I'm gonna draw this out. Hold on, this over here. Calculate it out. So the p-value is 0.15 15969. This is from GC. P-value is equals to 0.015969, which is actually equal to 0.0160, which is actually don't really need that, but it's less than the percentage. Alpha percentage is actually 5%, so this is less than 5%. Okay, so the conclusion is basically since p-value is less than significant level, okay, so H0 is rejected. At 5% level of significance, there is a sufficient there is sufficient evidence to state that the mean benzene level has decreased. Okay, that's it. So you need to be able to state, because now you reject H now and you're in favor of H, the alternative hypothesis. So in other words, it just means that that there's a decrease in the, you're in favor of H1, there's a decrease.